Kalimera σας. Let me begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today, the Nanual and Ngambri peoples, and pay my respects to their elders, past and present. I would also like to warmly acknowledge and welcome our distinguished guests, Minister Sophie Kotsis, MP from New South Wales, Mr. Steve Georganas, MP, His Excellency Mr. Antonis Samoutis, High Commissioner of Cyprus, Mr. Arthur Spirou, who might be here later, Head of the Prime Minister's Protocol and former Australian Ambassador to Greece, and Mr. George Kailis, President of the Hellenic Initiative of Australia, Mr. George Jovas, Deputy President of the Hellenic Initiative, and we will be joined in a few minutes by Minister Claire O'Neill, MP, representing the Prime Minister, and later by Senator Maria Kovacic, representing the Leader of the Opposition. It is a profound honor to welcome you all to the Parliament House Theatre for the Women of Greek Diaspora Forum, a celebration of leadership, creativity, service, and the contribution of Hellenic women to Australia. Today, we gather with 24 distinguished panelists, including 5 exceptional moderators, each of which has excelled in her field. Among them are 7 women honored with AM, AO, or OAM distinctions, reflecting the national recognition of their contributions. Yet I must also emphasize that among our audience sit equally accomplished and inspiring women, leaders, innovators, professionals, community champions, whose achievements enrich our society every day. Due to organizational and time restraints, we could not include everyone who deserves to be on these panels. Nevertheless, the wealth of talent represented here today speaks to the strength and vibrancy of the Greek-Australian community. Our first panel, Business, brings together outstanding businesswomen who hold senior roles across key sectors of the Australian economy or promote the economic relationship between Greece and Australia. Their insights, perspectives, and strategies will guide us in understanding the challenges and opportunities of leadership in a rapidly evolving world. The second panel, Politics and Law, features an accomplished and seasoned political leader alongside a new politician taking her first steps in public service. Their journeys offer extremely interesting insights, I believe. We are also honored by the presence of 2 distinguished justices who will contribute the quintessential rule of law perspective to our discussions on public life. On third panel, Health and Service includes brilliant scientists and medical practitioners whose achievements across medicine and research are genuinely inspiring. Your contributions shape the future of healthcare in Australia, and not only. I'm humbled by your presence and look forward to hearing your story and your vision for the next frontiers of medical innovation. The fourth panel, Philanthropy, holds a special and personal significance for me. In truth, it is my preferred one. When my mother passed away, I received calls from people I have never met, people who told me how she had helped them quietly, expecting nothing in return. These stories moved me. Philanthropy is not merely an act, it is a virtue rooted in our Greek tradition, a duty to care for the vulnerable and support one another with dignity and compassion. The women in this panel embody that spirit in the most admirable way. The fifth panel, Arts and Culture, opens the door to stories, creativity, and identity through radio journalism, photography, documentary film, television, literature, and the heroic Anzac past which unites Greece and Australia. I am reminded of something the author and panelist Nina Angelo once told me. When her father, a Jewish Greek survivor of the Holocaust, arrived in Australia in the 50s, early 50s, he tried to join the Greek community only to be rejected. Today, Nina, we welcome you to the Greek community. This forum is a celebration of the achievements of Greek heritage women across generations. But it is also a moment of reflection, a time to think about how Greek-Australian women continue to shape the future of this country, strengthening ties between Australia and Greece and serving as living bridges between Greece and Australia. Before I conclude, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the President of the Greek Orthodox Community of Canberra, Mr. John Lukadelis, and to the Hellenic Initiative of Australia, whose support for this forum has been invaluable. And in particular, I wish to acknowledge Ms. Stergica Zamaya-Hill, Chief Executive Officer of the THI. Without her dedication, this event would not have been realized. Thank you sincerely, Stergica. Thank you all for being here, for sharing your stories, and for the inspiration you provide. I look forward to today's discussions and the vision you will help shape for the years ahead. I would like to welcome Ms. Claire O'Neill, Minister for Housing, Minister for Homelessness, and Minister for Cities. Minister O'Neill is an accomplished and successful politician who needs no introduction to a Greek-Australian audience. Minister, we are honored by your presence and your ongoing support for the Greek community. Before giving you the floor for your remarks, I would like to briefly refer to the film Brides, screened at the Greek Film Festival here in Canberra earlier this month. The film portrays women of the early 1920s leaving behind a harsh life in Greece, marked by war, poverty, and historic catastrophes, and embarking on the long sea journey to Australia. They arrived with little, yet carried with them faith, dignity, an old, centuries-long tradition, and tremendous inner strength. Many of the women with us today are their successful daughters and granddaughters. Their legacy is still alive. Thank you.